It's Monday, June 29th, second to last day of the month. We've had such a dry spell. I hit like 107 yesterday. And here in the garden, I wanted to give you just a quick update of some progress. But other than it is kiwi definitely getting into the strawberries, I made some improvements on that. And we're finally getting some rain. Like this morning I was up really early working on some projects. And yesterday I went through and weeded the corn and melon bed over here, and then back here today I actually harvested all our peas. So I'm really feeling good about, a nice cool down for a moment. It's going to go right back up, I'm positive of that. But thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Here's the update. So here in our first bed, you can see the peas are now out. There's no more wall of peas. And I tore it up and did some nice weeding. So now there's going to be some nice space for this pumpkin to branch out the other way, and I won't have to, mow over it. And then show you our harvest. After eating, I got a whole bed, or a whole box here full of peas. So great yield. Kiwi had been eating these, which is how when I was harvesting I definitely saw it was definitely her. And then I also found her, I had this laying flat for a day. She was laying right in here on top of the strawberry that she had just eaten. So now I have this all covered up. It looks really nice, and I think it'll help keep her out. I'll probably end up tying more around the sides to secure it a little bit better. But so the rhubarb though that's in here on my strawberry will end up growing pretty tall and probably end up pushing that up. But we'll see how that ends up working out. With all the work around here, I did smash 2 of my pumpkin plants. They're pretty resilient. They're coming back. They will come back, I'm positive. But also, I'll show you. This is the pea plants added to the compost pile. It was a lot. So that was fun. Moving on, the beans. Last video I think I said peas, but the beans, rather, there's 2 different varieties in here, a bush bean and a pole bean, are definitely filling in this spot. I have no doubt it's going to just look gorgeous as a back canopy to that bed. Over here though, we're also now seeing a lot of blossoming on our cucumbers. And I turned these 2 so they'll go back and kind of trellis up on this fence. Now we're going to have a red monarda blooming here mid to late summer, the gorgeous red flower. And then the lettuce that's just been growing, super bitter, but now it's bolting on the tops. So the heat has definitely taken its toll on the final of my first lettuce patch, but this is going to be harvested later in the week. And the jalapeno plant that I transplanted horribly is actually catching on. I don't think it's going to die. It'll definitely probably affect that yield, but it's been pretty good. Otherwise, now with the cool down, the mints and lemon balm here are looking a lot better as well. Other than that, the things I usually skip is this sunflower. There's 5 of them here, but they're as tall as, or taller now than my tomato plants, and they're just really taking off. They're going to be absolutely gorgeous to shield off that ugly field of weeds in the back. And my other neighbor is gardening, for her privacy and mine. But kiwi is definitely enjoying a little bit of a cool down. The carrots, I'm just not noticing any difference on this onion. I think I'm just gonna tear it out because it's just a waste of space, and I really just don't even want to keep watering it if it's not gonna do anything. But that bed is still gonna yield a lot of onions and carrots. I'm gonna have to build something like that tomato deal to keep the peppers and these melons segregated. the cantaloupe, or sorry, cucumbers here in the middle. There's 5 plants there, the 3 melons on the outside. And those melons are the Helena melon. If you don't know what they are, look them up. They're gorgeous and definitely nice and yummy. The peppers, though, have been worrying about. They seem to, I think I was just freaking out because they're definitely going to be taking off here and they're growing pretty fast. Tomatoes, like I said, they've been affected quite a bit from the heat, but you know, not too bad. Let me just show you a quick inside of the tomatoes. Finally, the watermelons, they're growing. These are the Blacktail Mountain watermelons, and these ones that are stuffering, they are still surviving. So not a lot of progress, but not dead yet either. Maybe that back one in the corner will die, but still. Potatoes, good. Broccoli, good. And squash, just gorgeous plant. Definitely have to try this. But yeah, that's this bed. Skipping over to the progress of my corn and lettuce patch. The corn back here is just looking great. I've had some grass dying off over here, so I got a splitter for my hose, so now I can run 2 lines, one for watering that side, and then this one is just on a rotator, so I can actually water this part of the lawn and this, and then it just kind of goes up and hits the side of the greenhouse and waters it really well. But this lettuce patch is just taking off like crazy. It just looks amazing. The spinach is so, just delicious already. The 3 patches of cilantro in the back and the rows of cilantro here in the front will mark it pretty well, and then the corn in the back. Progress. And finally, again, the corn and melon bed I went through. It has so much of this bamboo in it, all the roots that were still just growing up. You can see it in my grass. That stuff, it just was taking over. So yesterday, even in the heat, I just went through and sweated my ass off, but got as many of these roots again pulled up. Obviously you can see I did not get all of them. There's still more right there that are bolting through. But these watermelon, I'm actually kind of worried with how much space they're going to end up taking up to take over the cantaloupe there and the honeydew there. But still, again, the sunflower here in the back be a nice back canopy. And I didn't get to really hoeing all the way through the corn, but I did weed it out again, and the corn is definitely growing well. I did trim back the bamboo so it'll get a little bit more sun and it'll just look better without all the overhanging. It's all in there. Just an insane project yesterday. But more corn here. Alright, and finally the very front corner of the property is, start here. I had this tomato plant. I actually did this one from seed, and it may or may not give me anything this year, but I'm just awesomely surprised that it's actually taken off and doing well in this spot. More pumpkin right there. 4 plants, so that'll fill in, obviously. Again, very nice. These watermelon right there. Again, this is the yellow heirloom. And another Roma tomato. Also, I don't know if I'll get anything, but happy that it's growing and doing well in the spot. So there's the update of Nahx Farms, and of course subscribe and comment, and I'll have another update at some point here in July. Have a great 4th of July. Peace! Say bye, Kiwi. Say bye. Bye.